NGO Trinayani presents Building Back Better MS Understand, a multiple sclerosis awareness campaign supported by NCP-EDP Javed Abidi Fellow Anjali Vyas. To celebrate the Multiple Sclerosis Awareness Month, Trinayani, with the support of Anjali Vyas, organized an awareness campaign titled MS Understand, leading up to a candid conversation. Anjali Vyas is an NCP-EDP Javed Abidi Fellow and English language trainer who has been advocating for persons with multiple sclerosis since 2004. Here is her takeaway for all.
And one message that I would definitely want everyone to know, and it applies to everything, okay? That whenever you come across any new term, a disability, or any new term for that matter, the first thing that we go and refer is the internet. And I'm not blaming anyone here, okay? But then we fail to understand that internet provides us with information and not knowledge. There's a thin line between the two. And we tend to believe everything we read on the internet. And that is the very reason as to why we have got so many myths around disabilities, invisible disabilities, or any kind of disability for that matter. We don't really think logically and, with some sense that, if, for instance, I know a person who's living with a kind of disability, any XYZ kind of disability, I read about it on the internet, but I don't make it a point that I should also speak to that person, because it's very important. If you really want to understand what that particular thing is, you need to also go to the very person living with it. That's extremely important for everyone to know. And I personally feel this because, be it any phase of my life, and this is very funny because even with matrimonial discussions that happens quite a lot, and I am unapologetic about it. So I've got very funny, disappointing, surprising experiences, and I have seen guys and have spoken to many people because my family is forcing me to get married. But then the saddest fact is that these are so well-educated people. But what they do is they will do their homework. They will read about it. They'll not come back to you and ask, Anjali, what is your problem like? Because they'll believe what they have read on the internet, and then they'll say, I'm very sorry, I have to leave. That's completely fine and fair. But I think as a society, and if we believe that we are going to be the future of the country, we need to be mindful of certain things. We need to have some sense in carrying out certain activities, right? So everybody who is watching this, please understand that if you come across any new term, and if you know for a fact that, okay, I have heard of this, let me also recheck it, right? Please do that, especially if you come across any disability per se. Don't just rely on what internet tells you. Find out what kind of people are there who are living with this. Speak to them. Only then, I guess, your judgment will be fair to you as well as to the other person who is living with it. That is the very first step to destigmatize the very stigma around disability.
MS Understand was a part of our Building Back Better series, an annual campaign to highlight various issues related to various disabilities. We wish to continue conducting such sessions for the public to create awareness and reach out to larger masses. For more details, reach out to us at ritika@trinayani.org or +91 97693 57390. Follow our social media handles for more updates.